Hey, it's Ted McGrath. How to make money online 2020. How do you do it in this new economy? Lots of people in careers where it's uncertain, their income, their future. How do you do it, right? Well, I'm going to share with you 5 steps of actually how to make money online. And I'll share with you how I did it in the exact order. So if you have knowledge, if you have life experience, if you have skill sets, which we all do, and either you're at a company right now and you're like, man, I'm getting paid by this company, why don't I determine my own pricing, package my own knowledge and skill set in the market and get paid for it? I'm going to show you some steps on how to do that today. Number 2, if you're a business owner that's more advanced and you're like, I need to scale my business and bring in more revenue, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. We spend about $40,000 a week, $37,000 a week on advertising, $40,000 a week actually, about almost $180,000 a month. And by putting that money into advertising, we make about $4 to $5 cash back in the same week. That's always our goal. And so how do we do this through online marketing? Well, number 1, the first thing I learned was you have to learn how to package up your knowledge and your experience first. And a lot of people, they stall on this. They're like, what would I actually teach people if I'm a coach or a consultant or even a service business where you're like, selling services, but you want to package up the knowledge and the wisdom, which is so valuable. I mean, let me ask you a question. Certain industries today, if you had more knowledge and wisdom about health, would you be better off in your health? And would you buy that knowledge from somebody to get it? Absolutely. If you had more knowledge in your, your financial life, and somebody, you paid somebody to get that knowledge and that life experience, would you be better off and would you be wealthier, right? Well, yeah, you would. And if you had better advice or knowledge from somebody where you had that in your business, would you be better off and have a bigger, better business? The answer is yes. So people pay for knowledge and life experience all the time. Question is, why aren't you getting paid for it at the level that you want to get paid for it at? And this isn't a pipe dream. This isn't a thing where it's like, oh my God, like only so many people can do this. Anybody who's got some life experience and knowledge can actually do this, right? So the first thing is like, what's the topic you actually want to talk to people about? Is it business? Is it finance? Is it sales? Is it technology? Is it health? Is it chiropractic? What is it? What is that topic? And, we stay away from more the mind-based stuff that people do. It's kind of a little bit of a out there kind of field. We try to stay in the practical realm of things where it's tangible for people. So how do you actually do it? First, pick the topic, right? So let's say the topic was finance. Well, then you're going to write down 5 things you could teach somebody about this. And we do this all the time, even with service business owners. You'd be shocked at the health practitioners who have all this knowledge and wisdom, and they're selling some product, but they're not selling their knowledge. And they can make double, triple, 4 times the money if they're selling their knowledge as well. You might be wondering, well, how, Ted? Well, what do I do with that knowledge, right? How do I get paid for it? I'll tell you that in a second. But what are the 5 things, right? 5 things that you could teach in that area, and you just write those down. So if it was finance, I spent 8 years in the financial business, chased the money and OD'd from drugs and alcohol, almost died. So I know chasing the money didn't exactly work out for me, but still making money, and I'm a millionaire today. And how did I get there? I have some knowledge of how to make money and how to save money and also how to invest money. So if I were teaching this to people, which I wouldn't because it's not my core expertise today, I would write down the 5 steps of how I became a millionaire, or 5 steps of how to get wealthy. And I would just write step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. And those are the things that I would start to teach people, okay? So that's the first thing to do. The second thing to do is actually start building a brand. So you can have knowledge and expertise, but if nobody sees it, guess what? You're SOL, right? So how do you start building a brand? That's the question that a lot of people have. How do you build a brand? Well, you have to create content. So if you create videos every single week, like I create about 3 videos every week, we push them out on platforms like YouTube, we push them out on Facebook, we push them out on Instagram, and we boost these videos. Now, we've been known very well within our industry with our customers for teaching advertising. That's what we teach to our customers, and we teach them these things that I'm teaching you right now. But and we invest about, as I said before, 180 to 200,000 a month in advertising. So we've got that game down. But what we're really focused on now is content marketing and getting content out there. And why is this simple and easy for anybody to do? Because if you just teach from the topic above that we were talking about, if it's finance or business or health or whatever, and let's say you have these 5 topics, right? Or one topic and 5 things that you're going to teach within the topic. Well, if you wanted to shoot videos, guess what? You would go to these 5 things and go, okay, great, I'm going to teach a video on this week. And you would do great, right? You would do great. And your videos don't have to be so long. They can be 3 to 5 minutes. And depending on what platform, I mean, some on Instagram, they're like a minute long when we put content out there. On other platforms like YouTube, they're longer, 5 minutes, maybe 15 minutes sometimes. So getting your knowledge and wisdom out there for free to help people, creating goodwill in the marketplace, building a great brand, that's just intelligent, So create content videos is the second thing that you should do. Third thing is, think about what it is you want to sell. Like, what's the core product or service you're going to sell? I'll give you some examples. One of the services we sell some marketing services. We sell coaching and consulting where we teach marketing. We sell coaching and consulting where we help people with the brand that I have called Message to Millions, which is everything from their story to their product to their program, to their advertising to their marketing funnel. All those different aspects we teach. I know what I sell, and I sell it at many different tiers. And my suggestion to you, if you're gonna sell your knowledge and wisdom out of the gate, my recommendation is that you sell it from somewhere between $1,000 to $10,000. So you might get started and be like, hey, I wanna charge for my advice. Sell a coaching program or a consulting program. And people will pay for it. And that's the cool thing, people will pay for it. So pick something that you wanna sell out of the gates, make it simple, and that's the third thing that I would do. The fourth thing that I would do is figure out what your marketing strategy is gonna be. In this industry, there's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of it's good, and some of it's not so good. So you've got to pick what's going to be good by getting educated on these aspects and on marketing per se. So my suggestion to you is figure out one marketing strategy for your business. So our strategy is simple. We basically have a strategy where we go online and we advertise on different platforms, right? And then when we advertise, we send people to something free. We give them like a free gift. When they download the free gift, to get the free gift, we capture their email. They got to give us their email address, and then we sell them a product. And we like to sell products that are more low tier initially. What do I mean by that? Products that are like $19 or $37 or what have you. That's initially our game. And then we elevate people up to the 2,000, 10,000, and even the 50,000 on the consulting level. And I have a team of about 12 coaches who deliver that. So, but I started out with me just being the coach and the consultant. So that's what you could do. And so pick one strategy that's going to work for you. What works for us is driving people through the marketing funnel and then getting them on the phone and speaking to somebody on our sales team. We call them sales coaches. So those are the 4 steps that I would take to build my brand, get paid for my knowledge and my experience, how to make money online in 2020. That's the game that I would play. It's a good game, and I told you I was going to share with you 5 steps, but I gave you tons of information there, so let's just leave it at 4, and you can absorb that, and I'll have more videos that I'll release. If you like this, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, depending on what platform you're on right now watching this. Leave a comment down below, like it, and there's more videos that you'll see at the end of this that you can watch for free as well. So I hope this serves you.